Welcome. Today, I look at the possible influences, inspirations, and theories behind Tekken's Hwoarang. This video will focus on this aspect, as well as recurring themes that I find intriguing. So, let's get started. Hwoarang made his debut appearance in 1997's Tekken 3. He took over the mantle from Tekken 2's Paek-to-san. With Hwoarang's inclusion, he became the second character to fight using the martial art. His moves were motion captured by Hwang Soo-il, a professional 7th Dan black belt ITF Taekwondo practitioner. His amazing work can be seen in this video. His fighting style is a blend of World Taekwondo style, a flashier and more competitive version of the martial art, and International Taekwondo Federation aka ITF style, a more traditional form of the style. Various tul or movements have been performed in his win pose animations. In the Tekken 3 Embu, he performs the Hwoarang tul from ITF style. Outside of his martial art skills, Hwoarang is a character with a brash, cocky personality, and this can be seen through his style as well as his appearance. Overall, Hwoarang is a character with many mysteries that this video will have you consider. While having a calm and focused demeanor, he also has an impulsive, cocky, nonchalant, and rebellious side to him, as seen with his constant dismissals of orders or rules throughout the games. This includes his bold fashion choices, such as wearing cowboy boots with spurs, his outfits always having a ram skull at the back. Rams are known for their strength and brute force. Flipping the bird in a Tekken 3 concept art sketch with his belt undone and having auburn dyed hair. It creates such a juxtaposition. He is a pretty boy, but then he's got this angsty energy. This rebellious aspect can be seen with the fact that he loves motorbikes. You can drive anywhere with them, you can customize, do whatever you want with them, and that love he has for motorbikes can be really seen in Tekken 8 when you see Hwoarang's intro pose. He likes to go against the grain every single time. Now, let's break down his nickname, Hwoarang. Hwa means flower, and Rang means knight or gentleman, man or male. Contrary to popular belief, Hwoarang is not his real name, but rather a street name. His actual name is unknown. The nickname referenced the Hwoarang, known as Flowering Youth or Flowering Knights in English. Documented in various texts, including the Samguk Sagi, released around 1145, and the Samguk Yusa, released around 1285, they were a noble youth warrior group that were present from the 6th to 10th centuries. They originated in Shilla, an ancient kingdom in the Korean peninsula. Taught in elite combat, they were also known for their grace, militaristic strength, and physical beauty, especially via Chinese sources. Considering he is a pretty boy, based on my interpretation anyway, aka Konmi Nam with core strength and notable masculinity, his appearance paired with this intensity perfectly fit the Hwoarang fighting spirit. Now, I mentioned the word Konmi Nam, but what does this mean? Konmi Nam combines the two words Kot, which means flower, and Minam, which means handsome man. So we could translate this to flower-like handsome man. This term was coined in the late 1990s to describe handsome, flower-like men in Korean media. This phenom has been studied and is seen as a soft masculinity compared to tough guy images seen previously in Korean media. While I'd say he's a Konminam, he also has a tough guy image. It's a combination of both of those things, but that's my opinion. previously, I did discuss this word, but I slightly missed the mark, or maybe not. Here are my findings. The Make character first appeared on his Tobok outfit in Tekken 3 and has been readopted for his Tekken 8 customized Tobok as a nod to this outfit. The Hangul character Make is stitched on the front left as a small character and on the back in front of the Taeguk design. The Taeguk is the symbol seen on the South Korean flag. Initially, Koreans were confused by this word seen on the Tobok. Some assumed this was a mistake. Some assumed it had to do with the word Sanmek, which means mountain range. As mentioned previously, Mek in this context is translated as vein and by extension references energy and flow. When Hwoarang's trailer was released in May 2023, its meaning became a hot topic amongst Korean netizens. In a December 2023 Naver Sports interview with Tekken producer Katsuhiro Harada, the reason why this word was chosen became somewhat clarified. He said, "When I was creating a Korean character, I didn't know what letter to use, so I asked the Korean staff member who was there at the time to recommend a letter/word. He recommended Mek, so I just used it, but I didn't know what it meant." This felt like a surface level, it looks good so we'll add it kind of deal to me, and styled it out. Though some have theorized that this character, by extension, could have derived from the phrase mekulita, roughly meaning follow the river veins, like remember your roots in English. Poetic. Using one word to convey this is questionable. The Korean language has many homophones, and since this is a Sino-Korean word, finding the root Hanja character is key in order to understand linguistic context. If you know any Hangul, what's your theory on this? How would you interpret this character? Or was this just some random addition with no intrinsic meaning? Let me know in the comments. While not the first character to practice Taekwondo in a fighting game, I would say he was one of the first characters in the 3D realm to perfectly capture the gist of ITF and WT style Taekwondo. Considering that Tekken 3 was a hit, motion capture was an emerging innovative technology at the time, especially for video games, and being captured by Hwang Soo-il, it was nothing short of remarkable. Arguably, this innovation by the team put the martial art on the map in the context of 3D fighters. I'd say that this inspired characters like Street Fighter's Juri Han, a Korean fighter who also practices Taekwondo, considering that 2008's Street Fighter 4 was the first canonical title in the series to use 3D graphics. Hilariously, the 2001 Hong Kong film The Avenging Fist is loosely based on producer Jing Wong's take on the Tekken video game series. Apparently, Wong forgot to secure the right before filming began and was sued by Namco, with its characters loosely based on them. A character named Iron Surfer is modelled after Hwoarang, wearing his trademark motorbike goggles. Considering that he was a part of a new generation of fighters at the time, alongside Jin Kazama, Xiao Yu, and Eddie, this seemed to pay off. Ever since Tekken 3, he has been considered a character of personality, style, while polarizing at times, and intrigue. That concludes this topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.